Hey again. It is time to begin our assault on the the first of two Scythian islands. We have a small but pretty well promoted attack force ready to go. My rock stars are my archers, Abra and Cadabra. I've got two chariots with me to run some interference and do some chain kills if the opportunity presents. We're bringing the Undertaker and Kane with us for that. We're also bringing the famed Axeman Ace Kickaxe, and then we're bringing Larry from accounting and my assistant Bob. So we should be in good hands on the attack. I'm going to start the show by putting my assistant Bob right here. And we're going to whack that guy. We got a critical on the camp, so that's a good start. Ace Kickaxe is going to come around and take a swipe at the camp, do a little bit of splash on this guy. Meanwhile, Larry from accounting is going to come in and smack here, which we're also hurting this guy. How much damage will the Undertaker do? Not enough. So he's going to come over here and just take a shot. And then Kane is going to come in for the kill. I will bring Abra over to do some more wounding. We'll take the camp and get a bonus attack on that guy. So still got an archer in reserve. He was coming from a little farther away, so he didn't quite make it. But it looks like we pretty well wrecked the camp without him. So probably I will just leave Kane as the camp guard once we do the cleanup next year. And we've got a settler already building, so he'll come over and we'll drop that down. Actually, I'm going to have to wait. I don't yet have the ship. I need one more ship to uh, get over here, and that one's still building. Well, that reminds me, I can probably afford to. It's coming in 3 turns anyway. I can probably afford to rush that though, so we will. And just speed him on his way. And I did upgrade it. You know, these guys were all warriors until a few minutes ago. So I quickly upgraded a couple that I needed, just enough to take this island. And then while we're waiting for the rest, I'm going to come over here and just kind of put eyes on what we're going to be facing. So I would like to be able to approach from the south, but I don't have the ships for that. So we're going to have to just come in here on the flats, which is going to give them the short-term advantage. I do have one hill, so I can make use of that. And we'll probably do the spearman deployment like I did before. One here and one here, so we do maximal damage and then a point of force, maximal damage and a point of force. And then I'll see if I can get my chariots to knock both of them out after we kill them. If not, I'll bring in the archers. We'll take some shots at range, damage them enough that the chariot can get the kills, and then we're just left with whatever's back here. So the goal is to take out at least 2 or 3 right out the gate, and then off we go. But that approach seemed to work pretty well over here. And I mean, these are pretty well promoted guys. They're actually better pound for pound than my guys. They're strength 6, we're strength 5s, but we are pretty highly promoted. And like I said, I don't have a huge army, but I have been putting a lot of time and attention into parking them on barracks and giving them promotions anytime that they're close. So most of my guys are pretty highly decorated, or at least have a couple of promotions under their belt. Some of the newer ones. So I think when we find our moment, uh, our force will do pretty well because it's just consistently solid. And I've been focusing on mostly defensive promotions. So the AI, if I am smart with terrain, the AI is not going to is going to take 4 or 5 shots to kill one of my guys, and we're going to be able to do better than that when it's our turn to attack. So yeah, I think I think that's going to set us up well for success. I'm pretty good at using combined arms to maximum advantage. We're going to press that advantage wherever we ultimately attack, and I have no idea where that's going to be. Actually, I am friends with the Greeks. I have been for a long time. I don't really want to break that alliance. I'm actually even on fairly good terms with Carthage now. My original goal was to attack the Persians, and if they ever separate themselves from their Carthaginian protectors, they will certainly be on my shit list. But I don't know if or when that's going to happen. Babylon has certainly set themselves up to be a possible target, but it looks like I don't even know how to get to Babylon, to be honest with you. So I'll be doing some uh, research, some map stealing missions mixed in with my tech steals, and see if I can find an inroad to even get to Babylon. I am at peace with Assyria, so I guess I could march through their territory, but that's well, if I get the city planted here, that might be a workable plan. But I mean, I haven't scouted this part of the world, so I have no idea. Um, anyway, a pretty quick and clean barbarian assault on the barbarian camp, and I'll stop this video here. I just wanted to do another example of amphibious assault, quick, clean, take the camp, minimal damage to us, and I mean when he hits back, it's not gonna. Well, actually, let's just run it, and we'll finish the battle off that if nothing else. What am I doing here? I got temple, so we're waiting for vaulting. He can't do anything else without that. Same thing here. We're waiting for the tech to build cathedrals. Not gonna move him. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not going to move him, but let me get that other guy, and we'll start. Well, we only have one order, but we'll send him toward. Okay, so let's see what the barbarians do on the counter. Probably they will. Well, if they were smart, they would combine fire on the spearman, but he's hella good, so they're not going to do a lot of damage to him. Okay, and it looks like. Oh, wait, here we go. The old world hung up for a second, but it looks like it's back now. So let's see. Yeah, if this guy attacks, he's going to do like 1.5, and probably this guy will be about the same. So, and it looks like it might have hung up again. But we're getting late in the game, and with so many units on the map and everything, it does start to slow things down a bit, but we're okay, I think. But it's funny, I've got so many of got governors in all my cities. I've got agents, several, 4 or 5 agents in Persian and Carthaginian cities. Uh, only have few like I had 2 generals in this group because uh, they weren't eligible to be agents. But yeah, most of my staff is either running cities or other cities. So uh, I'm struggling to field a whole number of generals. But I mean, it's not the worst thing. My troops, even without leadership, are pretty solid. So on in 2 years, I'll be able to upgrade my fleet to best available tech. I don't have a lot of ships. In fact, every ship I have is archery. So it took 4 ships just to get to this island, and it'll take 1 more to get to the next. And then I need to start building additional ships to actually protect the anchor line. Because if we break it, these guys are just on their own. And this very long anchor chain will allow me to uh, land somewhere on the continent on this side, on the eastern side. So that would make an attack on Babylon or someone possible anyway. Oh, he's going after it. Man, he divided his attacks. Bad move. You can't do significant damage with just a single attack. Okay, so we're going to get swordsmen. Yeah, let's get 2 orders. And yeah, so I've still got a bunch of warriors hanging around and upgrading them to from warriors all the way up to swordsmen. That's gonna be huge. It's gonna probably put me on par power wise with uh, everybody. I would think. Okay, so we're gonna take 1 more round because yeah, I'm having this guy's on a peninsula and I can't get to him. Uh, well, that's okay. I mean, we'll get there. The battle won't last literally but 1 more round. Uh, oh, good. I'm starting to get my onagers. I'm just going to park him here for now. And I'll immediately build a replacement. Well, let's see. I've got 1 out. And how many am I building? There's 1, 2, 3. I think this guy probably just finished an onager. No, he just finished the trireme. What about this guy? Yes. So I have 2 onagers and 1 building. Will give me 3. No, 4. 2 onagers, 3, 4. So yeah, let's just build 2 more onagers, right? Uh, yeah, I can build them from there because we got the waterway. So that'll give me 6. I like to take the field with 5. 6 gives me an extra to play with in case something goes very wrong. I don't really know where I'll be attacking yet, so I don't know that there is much value in moving them. Um, Peace with Greece. Okay, that could absolutely help me. Yeah, I don't know which one of those I want. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look and see uh, what the costs associated are with both. I honestly don't know. I might not even take either of them, to be honest with you. It depends. Which reminds me, something that I dearly wish that you could choose nothing. Like if you like autarky or trade league, and let's say I pick autarky or whatever at the outset, and then later I decide, you know what, I don't want either one of those. Well, I can't pick. I don't want either one of those. I have to pick one or the other. Uh, I think you should be able to say, yeah, I don't want either one of those, so no, nothing. But that's not an option. So once you pick one or the other, you have to stay with one or the other. You cannot, absolutely cannot decide you don't want either one. Eh, not the end of the world, but not my favorite thing either. Yeah, because we're going to use him as a city assaulter. Okay, and he's just going to have to stay right there. And he's going to have to stay right there. Yeah, so basically the entire attack force is idle this turn because he's on a peninsula. That kind of sucks. But again, not the end of the world. Okay, and I didn't even look to see how many points I got. Does this tell me? Yeah, so I stole 190 tech from Carthage, and I was only getting 100 from Rome. So I think it has to do with their total output, their total science output, which is cool. Uh, okay, and that's what sped the tech along then, right? So I am going to. No, I'm actually just going to keep stealing research. I don't want. I want to hurry up and get this done. I want to catch up. I want to get cohorts and upgrade them all to swordsmen and shove a bunch of swordsmen down someone's throat. Politely, of course. Politely. How long till 6? Only long. I've got enough civics, and I'll just delay passing whatever laws to get the settler out quickly. But yeah, it's well I said we're falling in discontent. We're net happy. No, we're actually right at zero. Yeah, yeah, yeah. After these start working on, I got the temple, the and then bring some of those new luxuries online and shove a couple of them into Wasset. This is actually going to bring everybody down by -2, so uh, that will help. Yeah, really been struggling with my discontent uh, this this game. I've got one city at level 8, about to go to level 9, and that's unacceptable. That's dragging down my entire game. So, but again, part of that was because I went deep into the tech tree, so I was really delayed getting some what I consider kind of basic techs. I can't even put multiple pagan shrines down yet with polytheism. Can't do it on the tech. Didn't go that way. So, doing some shrines, not a huge number right now, but so far. But I'm gonna next turn. after we finish. Well, I'll do that off camera. That's not exciting. But I'll start really laying the shrines down in anticipation of getting that. Well, actually, I can't till I get the law, can I? But once I do, I've already got divine rule, so we're gonna start seeing the discontent drop pretty dramatically at that point. But yeah, I don't have that yet. So anyway, we'll wrap this fight up. I'll end the video. And it'll just kind of be like one hit. I think as soon as the spearman hits the guy, yeah, he's dead. So, and that was a pretty clean fight. We didn't take a lot of damage. We'll wait here for the settler, uh, heal up, and then by that time we'll have the ship in place, and uh, I'll probably just do another video once we have clarified exactly how we're going to get onto the continent. Yeah, we're going to refuse to send any gifts. I don't care about Persia. I don't need the stone, but I also don't need the culture really. We're already legend. I mean, we maybe get legendary 1 and uh, get another point, I guess. Okay, so battle done. 4 units have taken minor damage. We'll wait, heal up, get the ship in place, come across and grab this. 2 settlers, shake and bake colonies, and my scout will continue exploring to see if there are any other opportunities lurking, and I will have another video once we've made some decisions about how to proceed next. But as things stand, we're going to win on turn 200 on points, and I've put 400 on the clock with Dale's more turns mod, just so we can see how the long game develops. I mean, so basically, yeah, we'll count the victory at turn 200, and then we'll probably just keep going because it's fun. So more in a bit.